Scrapbookers, it's Katie Scott. I have a blog called Kiss and Tell Scrapbooking, and today I'm going to be showing you a December daily album that I have. This one I think is an American Crafts 2-ring binder, and I think the page dimensions are 8 by 8. Yeah, I don't have a measuring anything ruler, but I think it's 8 by 8. So what I want to do is just show you the album, and then I will just, because I don't always completely finish them, I'm just going to complete it a little bit. So we need a little something here, and I don't have anything handy. Like, I haven't pulled the Christmas photos or anything like that, which would have been a good idea, but I have not done that. So the first page here is, this little bit is, and I think I did stick that on there. This one is just a list of ideas and say December daily. Like, it was actually a list of ideas that I had for December daily, and then I got this great photo of my tree with my December daily album in the front. I think I brought out my 50mm lens for that, and I was pretty happy with the result. This is a Brother P Touch label, and I think I just pulled that off of a box and just stuck it right onto the top of the page protector. So here we start with day 1, and I think in the beginning when I do December daily, I'm pretty good about doing the days, and then at some point I usually just lose track of it. So this was a day where my daughter and I went downtown St. Petersburg, and we went to a field trip. We went to the Jehuli Museum, and so I have a collage of pictures. This is just an 8 by 8. So using the 8 by 8 is great, the 8 by 8 size, because you can print on just a regular printer and get the whole space. I think that's pretty fun. I put the whole brochure in there. I guess I just thought that was so beautiful. And then I think I added in, like, it's not completely chronological, although this is, I think, I don't know. Oh, I remember. It was grandfather's birthday on his birthday is, I think, on the 2nd of December. And there's my dog Dandy. He's no longer with us. So things change quickly. This was December 2011. So 2 years ago now. Then there's his birthday cake. So I should probably just make that a little bit more obvious. I could just use some letter stickers to do that. Here I am, and it looks like I had to go to a ladies' lunch meeting. Yep, ladies' lunch, so I actually did on the 2nd. And then my daughter and I went down to, they have a thing here in St. Petersburg where we live in Florida, so we don't get snow, but they made like a fake snow pile, so we went down there. Most of these I printed at home, and a family gathering. I think that was for the birthday. So there's another collage of pictures there. And then here's a nice picture I took of the tree. Clear the deck, the halls. I thought I was being pretty clever with that title. Like, clear the deck, deck the hall. Zuh. I still think that's pretty clever. And then Allison just turned 8, and so this journaling is all about my daughter. Here we are. What is she up to? Okay, these are just different cards of friends and family that send us pictures. Here's day 5, and so I think I was trying to do the visual triangle there. Oh, those were the days that I was doing Bikram yoga. I need to get back to doing that. It's good in a variety of ways, but there I am doing my Bikram. But I was going like religiously for, I really need to get back there. I need to get back to the mat. That's what they say. Here's a picture of my son at the computer. That's still a very familiar sight, although the computer's in a different place. These are school pictures of him, and then it looks like my daughter and I bought some holiday clothes, and so we came home and gave Daddy a fashion show. This is it's like all of my favorite Christmas songs and movies, and so I grabbed those from Google, like a Google search, and then I just made another collage. So I'm pretty eclectic in my tastes. Well, I think most of the Christmas movies are pretty common, but I like a variety of Christmas songs. Like I love the Pogues' Fairy Tale of New York. I love Paul McCartney's Wonderful Christmas Time. I love Mariah Carey, for goodness sakes, and I'm not really a fan of hers, but I love her Christmas song. I love it's like Run DMC. Is it Run DMC and the Ramones are on this A Very Special Christmas? Yeah. And the Waitresses Wrapping Paper, and then I've got David Bowie. So just like a variety of these are my favorite Christmas songs. Because I think they're a little bit unusual. And then here's the different trees in our house, and a lot of times we have more than one tree. Sometimes we don't. It just kind of depends. I'll let my daughter's Santa's list for Santa. Barbie, 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 Barbie. That's what it says. And I think I was really digging the photo collages this year. And this was a way to really get a lot onto the page. This page is a picture of my daughter and I each month for the whole year. So that's just, that's kind of cool. And then on the opposite side of that, I did our typical sick day. This is like a day in the life of a sick day at our house, what that looks like. And there's all the Dayquil and all that sort of thing. And I don't know if that has any interesting information on there or not. It looks like we got a wreath from LL Bean. And then another okay, so we saw the boat parade this day. And so I think I was really on it this year, and I was really keeping up with it. So I'm just going to keep flipping through it. But you can see there's some spaces that need some work. I might not be able to fill in all of those gaps right now, but it does like sort of get me in the mood to, so here I use like the front of a Christmas card, and then on the back it's like a different size page. Weird, like I'm just going to turn off this light over here and see if that helps. I think I almost have too much light right now. Or just get this a little bit. I think that's a little bit better, a little less overexposed. We went to a party. I wonder. Oh, those were scrapbooking supplies. But sometimes I will take stuff off of cards and put them in there. We had an office Christmas party. I think we had an office Christmas party. It was a huge party, and we had it at the house. And those are pictures from the big giant party at our house. Boy, we were busy this month. December 2011. Yeah. And so I think I was just really did a great job of keeping up with it this year. Maybe it was all that yoga that I was doing, and I was just feeling super energetic. I really need to get back to that. This is another one of those pages where every month of 2011 I made sure to get a family photo with all four of us, and it's like much harder than it seems like it ought to be. Oh, Daddy's not in that one. But the rest of them, Allison's not in this one, but for the most, I see. It was not successful every month in getting everyone in, but I did a pretty good job of it. This is pretty because it's got like the flocking. She had a Christmas concert that year. I almost feel like what I ought to do is sit down at my computer and fill in some of these gaps with computer journaling, although there's a lot of computer journaling already on the photos, and I'm looking at this upside down as I'm showing it to you, so it's a little bit different. We had a new cousin, and there's my kids at karate practice. We actually had a date night, like that happens about once a year. And oh, we get the chia pets. It's kind of fun to think, like, you don't necessarily remember what year stuff happens, and the way that I keep the rest of my scrapbooks, I don't pay that much attention to the chronology of it, but it is pretty cool to look back and go, wow, like, well, we did a lot of stuff in December 2011, like, we went kayaking, we went on, we were doing geocaching back then, like, all the time. There I am, and this was a fun page. I took a photo of myself in the mirror, and then I used computer journaling in the Picasa program to do all of the journaling around my head. I think that came out pretty cool. That feels pretty digital, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, I was looking better. I was looking skinny back then. I need to get back there. Here I did embellishments in a line. Down, she's learning to play Twinkle Twinkle on the piano. Here's all the girls at work. Work, play. This was the year that I made that album for my father-in-law, and so these are a bunch of pictures from that album. That's in another one of these videos. I'm doing 30 scrapbooking videos in 30 days. And let's see. Florida snow. We don't get any snow. I think that I stamped this background, if you can imagine. I don't usually do a lot of stamping, but I really think that I did stamp this background. We must have watched Christmas movies here. I'm not sure why I wrote rewind, but I'm sure there was a reason. We probably made our gingerbread house, and I actually took the pack of Swiss Miss, like the whole box, and used it as a page. And another Christmas card that I used as a page. So it's fun to kind of mix them up. Well, I was really going crazy with the Picasa that year. There's more journaling right over the photo. Although that's a really easy way. So if you feel like, oh, I'm so behind on my December daily, or journal your Christmas, or whatever you want to call your December or Christmas album, if you're doing it in a daily sort of a way, if you just print your picture, like this is a 5x7, I backed it on a Christmas card, and I wrote all the journaling on the computer, printed it out, stuck the number on there, and that's all I did. I just stuck it right, like that's like 5 minutes. Or maybe 10 minutes, but it's not that long. It's doable. Let's see. Chevron must have been just getting hot back in 2011. That's a scrapbooking trend. Got a little banner action going on down there. And then once we get to like the Christmas, I don't, I think most of the time when people do a December daily album, it's one page a day, and once you get, down to the wire with Christmas, that for me sort of goes out the window, and I just make as many pages as I feel like it, and not really worry about the dates, although it looks like I am still putting the dates here. So there's 25. There's Christmas morning. And then I start thinking about my resolutions. So hope was my word of 2012. And then looks like I'm making pancakes. Something about Christmas time makes me want to make pancakes, and I'm not very good at making pancakes. It never comes out all that great. I have my son playing with his new iPhone. And then winter staycation. So then I think the week after Christmas, when the kids are out of school, and we stay home a lot from work, I just wrote what we did. Just I typed that up, and so there's no embellishment or anything on there. And then what else? Some wrapping paper and a little tag from somebody. I like to save what my kids get and like save some of the packaging. And then I've taken pictures of the Barbies, which she says she's over now. And then here's our I don't know. There's our family portrait. It says December 28th, but I want to say that was like for New Year's. Like I wanted to take that for a reason. I'm not really sure why. And then my daughter helps me with this page. And let's see. So that's just what my December daily album looks like. It looks like I was using my sewing machine. Some of the pages have stitching on them. And then I wrote down my resolutions. And that's it. So I just wanted to show you a different type of an album that I do. I do enjoy this smaller size. I think it's easier to get pages done in the 8x8 or the 9x9 sizes. I am just going to write 2011 on the front here. I have, isn't that fancy, the Brother Peach Etch label there. But let me just see if I can round up some letter stickers and just write 2011 on the cover here. And I'm okay with not having a picture. Like ideally I'd have a picture, but you know, if I just put down some flat letters and then find a picture later, I can still slide a picture in over the letters, the numbers. So I'm just looking for kind of flat. Let's see if these have. I have this pack here of, well, you can't see those, but they're Butterfly Collection from Pink Paisley. Let's see if they have numbers. I can't stand it when there's no numbers. There's no numbers. Boo hiss. It's really pretty, but not very useful without the numbers, at least in my book. If you make a set of letter stickers, include the numbers and include like several twos because we'll need them. That's my advice too. If you're a scrapbook manufacturer and you make letters and number stickers, please put the numbers on there. That is helpful. Find it annoying when they're not on there. So I'm just looking for something flat. I can't find it because I have like so many stickers, which is great, except that these are, I'm out of my twos. See, we need like a million twos now that we're in like 2000 and whatever. Like when we were in the 19s, like before the year 2000, it was okay because you could always use the upside down sixes for the 1999 or whatever. But now that we're in 2000, I think they need to make extra twos. Oh, let's see. I don't have anything handy. How annoying. I feel like I don't really need to write Christmas on there because I know that it's my Christmas album and it says Christmas on the side of it. I just really need those letter stickers, the number stickers, to complete this. And I don't think these are going to fit. I'm not crazy about them for this. Okay, one person said this was the biggest tip one of the biggest tips she got from my videos is when you have the thicker packs, cut this top part off and use this as your opening. And so I can even put this on my Clip It Up, but I can easily slide these out and back in and use this part as the sleeve and not have to worry about that adhesive, because she said whenever she tried to slide them back in it would be annoying, and it is. So let's see if we can fit 2011. So I will have gotten one thing done on this album, but that's good. It gets me back into the mood, and it's fun to do a little show and tell here. Also, selfishly, if I kind of view these videos as if something ever dreadful happened to my albums, then I have the whole album on videotape on YouTube, so it's kind of like a backup plan. I live in Florida, and I think if I really wanted to, I could remove these letters and slide a picture in there, but I kind of like it just being 2011, and I actually like the color combination there. So that's what it looks like. 2011. That's just these are just stickers. They're called dots. I get them at TJ Maxx and Marshall's for $1.49. Yes, super great. And then there we go, the December Daily. So that, I hope that gets you in the mood to get your December Daily kind of thought about. A couple things I would recommend are, it's nice to have some base pages, but what I usually do is I'll have, this sounds a little weird, but I have 2 of these albums. One of them is empty, and the other one is full of already punched into place base pages, so that when I'm making a page, I'll pick the page from the empty album, or the filler album, and put it in to this one, so the finished pages go into here. And then I usually use this same format year after year. I use these for my December Daily. So I use American Craft 8x8 for my December Dailies, and then I use these old Heidi Swap 9x9s for when I do a week in the life. So that's kind of how I can identify. I think I just bought a bunch of these on sale or at a yard sale or something. So I'm stocked up on these types of albums. So and it wouldn't bother me if they didn't all match, but it's kind of cool if they do, because then it's a signal like, oh, okay, there's the December Daily album. I could also put the letter sticker on the side, but I really like these Brother P Touch, because you can take it off, right, and then you can like put it back on, and it's no big deal. And so with the stickers, it's harder to move those around, but I like the versatility of the Brother P Touch labels, because they really do, like, you can pick them up and then replace them like years later, and then they're still gonna stick. It's sort of amazing whatever adhesive they use for those. So if you don't have a Brother P Touch label, put it on your Christmas list. Yeah, that's all for now. I am Katie Scott. My blog is called Kiss and Tell Scrapbooking. Please leave a comment to let me know what you like or don't like about the videos, or what you'd like to see. I am in the process of making 30 scrapbooking videos in 30 days, although some of the days I do more than one video. And I'll call it like day 13 and day 14, even though it's all in one day. That's okay. And I did skip a day, so they're maybe not all 30 consecutive days, but that's the point of this kind of a project, or anything in scrapbooking, is make your rules and then break your rules. So it's good to have a structure, and then it's good to adapt your structure to whatever your needs are. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.